We live.
What's good, people? Hotep's been told you. Episode 13. We're back again.
Yeah.
I'm Uncle Hotep. He's Hotep Jesus. What's going on, Hotep Jesus, man?
Oh man, look, check it out. I gotta be honest with you. I'm high this week. That's number one. I found a little stash. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old it is, but bruh, let me tell you right now, it's new. It's a new joint I got. You know what I mean? How's the baby? How's life?
She's doing good, man. Growing. The other one's growing. You know what I mean? Just trying to keep her busy. You know, we got like three activities. I'm running out of activity days for the week. You know what I'm saying? So trying to balance stuff.
Yeah, I know. Kids is hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard. Laura Luma don't know how easy she got it.
Yeah, John Lemmy in the chat says C5 coming out. they ready for that Wayne, boy.
Yo, Wayne, the last single I heard, that shit was fire, bro. Yeah. What's that new joint he got out with Swiss?
Yeah. I don't know what the name of that song is, but it sounded all right.
That shit sound like the anthem. It sounded like No Ceilings Wheezy to me. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll see what
he was like whooping on him like policia.
All right, we'll see what Lil Wayne has in store for us till later tonight. But let's get on to the show. First on the docket, LeBron James, Space Jam. He's going to do a sequel for Space Jam. That was the movie MJ made famous. You know, MJ even tried to show shade. He didn't want LeBron to do it. He wanted Blake Griffin to do the joint. I mean, this was probably the reason that LeBron went out to LA. You know, he's making his own movie production company, Springfield. I think it's the name of the projects that was around their way. That's what they named. They named it after the project. But you know, they got this coming up. They got his documentary coming up. And they got a series with Ben Simmons on coming up. He's coming out, man, in the movies, man. Is he making his movie? Hold on. Let me ask you this question first. Is he the greatest to do it off the court?
The boy not better than Kobe. Before we even get to Jordan, before we got to talk to Mr. 81 points. Let's not forget who. And I don't even like Kobe. You know, I don't like nobody. I don't even like Kobe, but it's like, how you throwing him in a conversation with Jordan? That's how you know it's the jig, man. That's how you know it's the media push trying to create something that's not really there. You see what I'm saying? He's not clutch. He's not winning championships. He's getting his ass whooped every year. He don't know how to work with his teammates. Nobody want to play with him. Now he going to go out there to LA trying to go inside Magic shadow, get a little bit of that Magic touch. And then they're going to try and push him as Jordan. Nike already bought him out. You see what they trying to do. They got, what's the boy name? Colin Kaepernick. So they gave Colin Kaepernick the check. They about to be Viva la Revolution. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is riding in the streets, they're going to be wearing Nike. Nike is funding the movement. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron, you know, his contract is lifetime. He's got a lifetime contract with Nike. They paid him for the rest of his life. They own him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a lot of money riding on him. So what they depending on is after he comes out of retirement, what's the plan then? Because after he goes in retirement, it's Kyrie league, right? That's why they let Kyrie rest last year. They fixed his knee. They wanted to make sure Kyrie is 100% because Kyrie the next Jordan. We're going to talk about that later. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bron, don't forget Kyrie got Bron that ring. That was Kyrie, Jersey, my nigga. That we do out here. You feel me? But LeBron, they're trying to make him something that he's not. Now we have Space Jam. This is an MJ movie. Why would they put him in that role? Because they're trying to make him Jordan so they can sell him after the league like they do Jordan.
Yeah. But you know how Jordan wasn't political? You can say Jordan was political left or right. He just played that, hey, I'm going to sell sneakers to both of y'all. I don't give a damn. But see, LeBron, they made him political for the left wing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what makes him powerful.
Yeah, they're gonna make. I mean, I wasn't surprised if he ran for, like, I don't know, a governorship or even a presidency. You know what I'm saying? He set himself up because I was reading articles. The Hollywood Reporter did a write up on it on his movie production thing. He's saying all the good things. He said, "Hey, if we end up with being $1 billion company, then that's fine, but we're not setting out to do that." That just tells me that's their goal. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really trying to do, but they're trying to keep it, you know, they ain't trying to brag. They're trying to keep it humble. I see how, you know, how Shaq was like a movie star in the middle of his prime. It was game. LeBron is on the tail end. He's trying to gain that momentum so when he retire, he can like clean up in the movies and production and shit like that.
Yeah, but my problem is he not Shaq. Shaq is a star. Shaq is a star on and off the court. He can entertain you, period. LeBron, I don't get that from LeBron. You know, I don't get that. He can just entertain you off the court like, you know, some of the greats. I don't see that. And like you said, I agree. You know, Jordan was not political. That's why they like LeBron, you know, because they can make him political and use him as, you know, the next Martin Luther King Jr. or some shit. I don't know.
Speaking of Nike, did you see Jenifer Lewis, man? Her Nike Fit, man. She went on the Emmys and had her. She said a group of transgenders helped her design the dress, put all the sparkles on it, and Nike is the official, like the official wear of the resistance. Nike just Phil Knight just counting his money. Phil Knight still at Nike. He just counting his shine. Can we shine? Give me the money, shine. Give me the money. Give me the money. Right, it's raining now.
Just raping them. Oh, it's a bad year to be black. That's why I'm good. That's why I'm happy I'm Team MAGA. It's a bad year to be black. Yo, we just get hoodwinked by corporations. The revolution will not be televised. This message has been sponsored by Nike and the DNC type shit, my nigga. This is what's going on. All right, so here's the skinny you on Jenifer Lewis. Her generation, you know, saw a lot of propaganda, right, as far as racial relations is concerned. I'm not going to say they witnessed any civil rights problems or anything like that. I'm not going to go there. What I'm going to say is there was a lot of news and media and tension during those times, perpetuated mostly by the media. You know, the protesters at one of the Selma March was paid?
Nah, I didn't know that.
The movement been getting paid for a very long time. Anyway, her age group seeing shit like Obama become president like actually means something for them. Them right. Seeing that Nike is like, hi, I see you black people, like means something to them. Still trying to figure out what it is. But at the end of the day, it's still the issue we have now where people are brainwashed by media thinking we need like white acknowledgement to have some sort of pride. And it's just like, so your pride is contingent upon whether Nike acknowledges you or not, whether the U.S. Tennis Association acknowledges you or not. Like that acknowledgement alone is what gives them power over you. You like volunteer for oppression when you wake up in the morning. I really don't get the mindset. It's listen.
You know, it's so disingenuous. Like they get on these cameras, they know if they support these movements or stuff like that, the microphone's gonna be right in their face. You know what I mean? So they get the airtime. And what does airtime mean to actors and actresses? It means more money, more Skrilla, more jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's so fake. It's so fraud, man. It's like,
just look at the message and ask black people, what was the message that Colin Kaepernick was trying to send at the Super Bowl? And they'll tell you police brutality. Okay, what was the message Nike was trying to send when they put that commercial on TV that said you could be a linebacker or a cheerleader?
Yeah.
Why did the message turn into that? Why didn't Nike come out and say, yo, police brutality has to stop? Here are the stats. Because we got hoodwinked.
Yeah, you're using black once again. They're using the shine to push. They're using the shine, saying, "Hey, we're going to help you with this agenda," but no, they're switcheroo. Hey, we're going to do the equality. It turned from police brutality to gender equality that fast.
That quick. That quick. And I don't even agree with the premise of complaining about police brutality, but the fact that everybody has been saying the NFL won't acknowledge police brutality, then you go and applaud the Nike Corporation for not even acknowledging it. It's retarded, yo. It's backwards.
It really, really is. It's terrible. Enough about that, Shine. Even though I still kind of watch Blackish, I'll be back when they come back next year. But Jenifer Lewis, you got to get it together.
That's Auntie. You know, that's Auntie. Auntie she drunk. You know what I mean? She had a little too much to drink. You know, but at the same time, I saw a lady just trying to like. It wasn't even about, she said, if I wanted to do something meaningful, like something meaningful, I'm like, you just want a publicity stunt. Like, let's be honest, you know, that's Auntie just trying to show out, which is cool. Like, let Auntie wild out, get her Nike sweatsuit and feel like she fly. That don't mean the rest of us need to be following behind Auntie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also in Hollywood, Anne Hathaway. She says she's giving up. Was she giving up white privilege, man?
Straight white privilege. Anne Hathaway, during the Emmys, decided that she wanted to denounce straight white privilege. That's what she said. She giving up her whiteness.
I want to know what that even means, man. So what happens when you denounce your white privilege?
I don't know. She need to cut me a check. She need to cut me a white privilege check, yo. All that damn money she got, talking about she gonna denounce something. That sound like Coming to America when he's gonna denounce the throne and shit in the subway. Like, what are you talking about right now? She said she gonna denounce her whiteness. How? You gonna go get melanin shots and turn your like that white lady that turned black from the UK or wherever else she was from? If you do that, that's denouncing your whiteness, yo. If you wanted the left, if you want to denounce your whiteness, you got to inject your body with melanin until you turn your skin black. Denounce your whiteness.
Y'all stop eating avocado. Avocado spread.
Giving you a healthy Popeyes diet. Give Popeyes and Chinese food. All the way till Thanksgiving. Then we're gonna hit you with some macaroni and cheese and some candy yams. You're gonna be thick in this thing.
Yo, man, oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I don't know. It's just like I said, man, the more of these actresses like virtue signal, the more the microphone, the more of the story they get. I have no doubt in my mind, agents are like, man, why don't you get up there and say something crazy about white privilege? Here they go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That money, man.
They getting that money. That's what all this shit is about. As soon as everybody just shut up and admit it, we'd be all right. But niggas be talking that socialism shit with like $1 million in their pocket. Like, talking about.
Yo, did you see the Venezuelan president Maduro?
Oh, he was out there with the steak. He was out there with the steak, dude, yo. Maduro, like, man, I ain't think about y'all. You don't see the steak. Yo,
I was watching a video, man. The Venezuelans, they was picking through. It seemed like Rotten Tomatoes, man. I was like, damn, it stays really struggling. The president, man, come on, man. Put the song on it like you do in the video, Salt Bae.
Yo, you at home starving, and your president on YouTube eating with Salt Bae. Oh my God, I'd be sick. You gotta stone him when he get back home, man. You gotta do him like they do him in India, man. You gotta stone him.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. I work with this Indian guy, man. He always said India has a real democracy, and like if the politicians weren't doing what they say, they run to go get them out of there, right? Like it's just like it's not like the United States, man. It's terrible. We need some of that mentality, I think.
Absolutely. That's the mentality we need. We scared of it. We scared of it.
Yeah. All right. Katt Williams.
Woo.
We going in the shine news, man. You know, he had an interview for the ages, man. That was the worst thing. I watched that every day all week, man.
I watched it every day all week.
But it was like, it reminded me back of the times when cats used to play the dozens and then the mother jokes. You know, cats were on the corner just snapping on each other. Yeah. I mean, he dug a hole in her ass so bad. She went and got her husband. He's like, yo, go shoot this nigga.
Yo, that down south anger is something else, bro. And the thing, I can understand she was a known person, but you a comedian. Like, y'all supposed to just be snapping. Like, that's what y'all supposed to be doing to entertain us. Like that's what we did. And like you said, that's what we did back in the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yo, the Katt Williams lesson when he said, you know, Netflix don't care about you. Netflix don't call you. You know, they don't call you. He said, Netflix pay you on how many tickets. He said, I did 2 million tickets last year. They gave me $2 million. He said, Monique did 300,000 tickets last year. She got $300,000. And that's the shit I've been saying. I'm sure you've been saying. A lot of people been saying is, you know, in the Hotep realm, it's just like, yo, like that's not based off of, you know, because you think you hot or what your resume is. Right. You know, Netflix is trying to do calculated, you know, moves. You know, $1 for a person. We'll pay $1 for a person. So if you can bring 2 million people, we'll pay $1 to get those people, to get each person. It's a good calculation to measure your money, you know, when you could possibly go broke, you know, trying to buy content. They're buying content. They're paying Katt Williams $2 million, hoping that they could flip that $1 they paid for each viewer and flip it for at least 2. You know what I mean? That's the goal. It's nothing about, oh, like, I loved your role in Precious.
Yeah.
Oh, I had emotional shit. This is how corporations operate. Yeah, got to make projections.
Yeah, projections. Katt Williams, he was definitely dropping knowledge on there. You know, he had a lot to say about Tiffany Haddish. A lot, and you seen the Black Hollywood came to shield her from the, you know what I'm saying? Charlemagne came out, you know, he had to say, oh, Katt Williams is lying. And then Kevin Hart, he had to come out. Tiffany, man, oh, she's working hard. I mean, you can see who's the sacred cows in the black quote unquote Hollywood by who they come out and support them like that, man. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean it's a dichotomy. You got like Katt Williams said. He said, "Look, I have the more specials than Richard Pryor, yeah. more specials than." And he said, "But we never hear him promoted. Why not?" He said, "Because I own them in 100%. There is no white corporation backing me."
He's throwing all kinds of shots, man.
You know what I'm saying? He was just talking his shit. Like, he was like, He's like, Netflix gave me $2 million for a show I did in Atlanta for $300,000. He's just telling niggas the independent flips.
That was sick, man.
Just how we moving out here. And these other cats like Kevin Hart, he called out Kevin Hart. He's like, because he's an undesirable, which is true. Kevin Hart's a short black guy who doesn't have a deep voice. Like you saw the other day on the timeline where the black girls was mad. They was listening to them two white girls on the podcast talking about they want a black dude that play basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's the same thing you want. You want a black dude that's what's desirable out here. Like because they white, it's any different.
Yo, that killed me. I'm like, I don't understand it. They just have different vocabulary but y'all both want the same thing. You know what I mean? If you got a 6'5" brother and a 5'6" brother, we all know who y'all do running after. So stop playing games.
For real.
That. I was like, they got nerve to be mad. All they really mad is the white girls like the Negroes. That's just competition for them. That's right. All the thing is. That's what they're really mad about. Them, but play, they're fetishizing they're fetishizing the black male. I'm like, ain't no man, period, gonna be like, you fetishize me to death. You know what I'm saying?
For real, like you don't really care about that. But we got to think about it. Black masculinity has always been in. You look at when you go do bodybuilding, all them dudes got a tan or spray themselves up. Every model chick is trying to tan and spray themselves up. When you go to New Jersey gyms, we got gyms with tanning booths in there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to tan. So, but black masculinity has always been in. But when you 6'5", like you're a fucking giant, like what girl isn't gonna want you? You know what I'm saying? Like it like even with white dudes, like if he's 6'4" and I walk in next to him, I'm like 5'11". I walk in with a 6'4" nigga. Chicks is looking at the 6'4". I'm looking at the 6'4" nigga like, damn, you kind of tall. Back the fuck up, nigga. You kind of tall. Don't stand next to me, making me feel short. Back up, nigga. You know, that's a threat in the room. You know, you 6'4". So like, come the fuck off. We need to be serious.
Yeah. So. But pick up the Katt Williams, man. I'm gonna have to dig deep in his YouTube, man, because I've seen some other videos. He would have one with Vlad. He was kicking some knowledge on the low, man. I'm like, I can see why they try to blackball Katt Williams, man. I can see why, man. He is not. He's one of them Negroes, man. They be like, oh man, we gonna watch you in Hollywood. We gotta watch you, man. We gotta watch you. You may say the wrong thing, man. We're not playing with you, man. Nah. They kick him to the curb, but you know he came back. He slithered win. And I guess he got the Emmy for Atlanta, so he back a little bit.
They can't deny him. He's getting too many numbers, like on his own. You know what I mean? So they looking at him like, we're gonna get him a crack eventually. Let's give him an Emmy. You know what I'm saying? Give him an Emmy. We need 20% of his next. They trying to get something. You know, the enemy is. You always got to get close to your enemy. So they coming for Katt. You know what I mean? He got just, you know what I mean, chill out. But look at LeVar Ball. Somebody the other day was like, oh, LeVar Ball, he's been real quiet lately. I'm like, yeah, because he got his own league, stupid. Once you get your own joint and you don't cut the man in, the man ain't cutting you in.
You don't hear from them no more.
You lose that. You lose that. You know what I mean? Not me. I cut the man. Let's sit at the table. Yeah, how much money you got, bruh? How much you got? We can make a little deal. You know what I mean? I ain't Katt. I look for the bag. I'm like, Jadakiss thinks like that too. If you ever listen to Jadakiss interviews, like with the Locks, how he felt about like the deals he was getting. He was like, yo, the label was paying me like, you know, $1 million or $2 million an album. He said, I was just like making albums just for the $2 million and then going on tour, making another $10 million. I'm like, yeah, that shit kind of do make sense. You know what I mean? Because they're going to do all the work, but they paying you for the album outright. So it's like, whether I sell it or not, like I already got my check. Fuck it. I'll throw together some bars. So, you know, I see both sides. I see the Katt Williams side. I see making the deal side.
Yeah, definitely. Next, we got this is my shine of the week, man. Shine of the week, DeRay McKesson. Earlier in the week, man, he had he's releasing a new book. What's the book name, man? Well, I got whatever the book name is.
It's the Underground Trail to Hell.
Whatever.
That's the name of the book. I'm telling you, Underground Trail to Hell.
Okay. He went down back to Ferguson, and first of all, rest in peace, Darren Seals. Darren put a no-fly zone on DeRay before he passed. That's on the tweets. It's on public record. No-fly zone for DeRay McKesson, and he violated. Came back to sell his book, and they got shouted out, man. They got on his ass.
Bro, look, it was a gay dude too. He was like, what he say? He was like, if you touch me, I'll smack you so hard that your brain will shatter. It's like, yeah, y'all might not want to touch him. Cause that's St. Louis. They get the banging in St. Louis, bro.
Definitely.
Hold on. What was that? What was that video tagged again? St. Louis. I'm trying to find the tape. I'm trying to find the clip.
Oh, the clip. Yeah, but I mean, and I had made a point on my own YouTube channel, like on my blog. I mean, everybody just check my blog out, handymayhem.com. DeRay has failed George Soros, man. DeRay has wasted money from George Soros, and George Soros made a bad investment. I don't know what made them think they can get this skinny little shine from Baltimore with this blue vest shtick. Like, if I'm Soros, I would call this mom. I was like, you gotta lose this vest, man. Like, you can't. When are you gonna wear this till you're 80? You gonna be 80 with your blue vest on, man? Come on, man.
Yo, he worse than me in my robe. Yo, he's like the blue vest. I get it. You like trying to be Chance the Rapper with that 3 hat, but it's corny. But I mean, I can't say why he's doing what he's doing because that might be classified as hate speech. But let's just say we know why he does weird shit. You know what I mean? He's a crook, though. He's a crook as per the people of St. Louis. I can't find the tape. What I do find is my video is sitting up here. And that's the crazy part. Like, how is my video the only one up here exposing the St. Louis book signing? Like, what did he like? That's crazy. That's really wild.
I mean, of course, they covered his ass. You know, Google's going to cover his ass. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, did you see anything? Did the Root cover that protest in the book signing? I didn't see an article.
You know, they had a blackout on that story, bro.
Nobody, I seen it on like the forums and Lipstick Alley and whatnot. But as far as black media, oh, no, nobody heard nothing about it. It's nowhere to be found.
No, you turn a blind eye to that. They playing bias. You know, that's the games the left playing. They playing bias, which is why I be telling the right. I'm like, if y'all not playing a bias game, then y'all playing for the left. So just get out my face with that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I be looking at some cats. They be like, hold on, wait, Trump was wrong in this case. I'm like, yo, they never admit when they wrong. Now you gonna admit when your own guy is wrong? But we have to keep it honest, though. We have to keep it. Man, we are way beyond honest. That's why the left controls the damn school system and the media, because you trying to be fucking honest.
Definitely. But that was you're right. It was a total media blackout on the book signing in St. Louis. People were asking about it. You gonna say something about it? He ain't saying nothing. He just will keep rolling. How much you think he got for that book, man? It's book, man.
DeRay?
Yeah.
Probably signing bonus. He got Beyonce following him. That's Beyonce following you is like an automatic $250,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? So maybe after that, maybe another $250,000. So he probably got $500,000 for the book, you know, and then he'll probably do $1 million total with sales, depending on what his cut is with his publishing company. If he's smart, he did $1 million off that book. You know, he done did Katy Perry, Beyonce follows him. You know what I mean? Even though he got backlash for that Katy Perry shit. Niggas was not happy about that shit.
That's all off of black men, dead black people.
All off us, and then turned around and hated us. They used our dead bodies, and then turned around and made our live bodies the enemy.
Yep.
These niggas are sick.
That was sick, man. Let's get to the big story of the week. Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be attempted to be Trump's second Supreme Court nominee, and they look like they might have the goods to stop him. We'll see. You know, they were supposed to have a vote this week. They came up with some girl from high school said he pinned her down, tried to take the pussy. And I mean, come on, man. High school, it was the guys. I don't know how many years ago. Now they're gonna vote for either she's gonna come in on Monday or they're gonna vote next week. You know, but it seems like there's some because there's other people that are coming out. Some girls say he tried to bite her nipple off or it's something crazy, man.
That's not what I heard.
What's going on? What's going down, man?
I heard Kristen Blasey Ford's high school yearbooks, which are filled with references to drunken, promiscuous parties where the attendees were not able to remember what happened, have been scrubbed from the internet. That's what I see. Look like little Christy was letting the football team dippy. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, this is live from my homie Alex Jones over at InfoWars. We got our boys on the case. You already know that. But yeah, her yearbooks, which cover her sophomore, junior, and senior years, the exact time frame when she claims the assault happened, portray a debauched environment of constant binge drinking and partying. Oh yeah? Really now? Lastly, one cannot fail to mention the climax of the junior social scene, the party, reads one patches. Striving to extend our educational experience beyond the confines of the classroom, we played such intellectually stimulating games as quarters, Mexican dice, and everyone's favorite pass out, which usually resulted from the aforementioned two pass out. So we don't know how good her memory is. Fact of the matter is this: the DNC was passing around the hashtag delay to vote, because they talking about they ain't got enough time to read documents. Look, take the documents, hand them some interns, scan them through the machine, take them after you got them inside the machine, send them through the AI. Y'all don't have no AI up there, machine learning, breaking this stuff down for you. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all wasting taxpayer money. That's the issue. Google got all the AI. You ain't got no AI. What's wrong with y'all? Take the stuff, go through the AI. You should have had the stuff done in a week. With the AI nowadays, 2 days tops. They got a 13-year-old that works for IBM Watson. He could do it for you if you need. Like, what's wrong with these people? They're complaining about these docs that they have not seen, haven't had time. They said they wanted to delay the vote. Then all of a sudden, these accusations for Kavanaugh pop up. It's pretty obvious what's happening here.
What do you think, man? Do you think there was a super chat?
Oh, where? Super chat. Somebody said, "Oh, Matthew Foreman, $10 super chat. I appreciate you, bro." He said, "Did I miss Shine of the Week?" Man, it seemed like everybody been Shine of the Week.
Yeah, we gave it to DeRay, man. You just missed it. Catch it on the replay, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to say. They've been using this Me Too movement. Now we see what the end result of this Me Too stuff was, man. It wasn't not necessarily the Trump, but they're going to use it to try to force people out in the government, you know, people they don't like, because we all seen it. Like they'll do it on the side on the right, but the left, nobody's Me Tooing Bill Clinton. Nobody Me Too Charlemagne the God. You know what I mean? Nobody Me Too them killers. They
Drake.
got passed.
Let's talk about Drake right now. They really quiet on that whole Drake situation. Ain't Drake like texting a 14-year-old all the time?
Allegedly.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't talking about. We know that's John J. Peoples. They plugged in. He good. He good. You know what I mean? But who's the other boy? Keith Ellison.
Keith Ellison, yeah.
The assault. Ain't no Me Too for that. And that's what I'm saying. They harboring everybody that works for their team. But every time somebody from our team has a little fumble, we the first ones to jump on it. It's like the right of some niggas too. Gotta get it together.
Yeah, they definitely do. This one's going to be a little bit of a fight. We'll see if she shows up. I don't know if she'll show up or not, but if she shows up, she might be, I don't know, crazy. You got another super chat.
I seen a super chat. Yo, help me out, Renegade Funk. What? 2000, what is that? What is that symbol? Yen? He's in Japan. What is the Japan? Yes, Japan yen. Jay-Z told me that. Spend Japan yen. The men say, yeah, I remember that, Ron. Don't believe accusations that, one, are decades old. Two, there is no real evidence she said that. And the timing is political, correct? Four, the accuser goes to the press instead of the police. It's definitely looking a little suspicious, homie. Whoa. Shout out to Renegade Funk. He put a blog post on our website today. Go check it out. Oh, man. Fire post. You know what I mean? It was talking about ceasefire, you know, stopping the war between black men and black women. You know, we put that out there. Very positive article. Why didn't they hop on that? Why didn't the black community hop on that? Oh, I know why. It's not big booties, blunts, 40s. Actually, they don't drink 40s now. Henny and Love and Hip Hop reality show and toss a basketball in there.
Yeah, man. They bring your 40s behind, man. They high class shines, man. They got that rosé. They drinking that good stuff.
Word. I'm bugging even saying the 40, right? I just played them out. They got Ace of Spade and Douce. They balling, you know what I mean? But
yeah, that's really crazy. So we'll see what happens Monday. We'll probably catch up on that next week on Hoteps Been Told You.
Yeah.
There was a story. Did you see the video, Taco Bell, man?
I saw the video.
The sisters tried to give them some Taco Bell. Now, I don't advise eating Taco Bell, but they must have been hungry. This is in Hialeah, Florida. And Hialeah, Florida is, I think, 96% Hispanic. Now, I mean, I don't know how. Anyway, so they try to go to Taco Bell. I don't know what happened before they start filming. The girl at the window said, "Man, no hablo inglés," and they won't sell them no tacos. How is this happening in the United States of America?
Yo, this is DNC's era, man. They got here. That was their country, man. Like that's what it means when you come here. It's like. You know, and the thing is, I think here's what I really think happened. Niggas gonna kill me for this. I think the Nogs were being rude.
Right. Most definitely.
I think they were being rude, and she was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna serve them because they being rude and pretending like I don't know English is a good excuse, right? Because then 3 other, Guala came from the back. And I'm not politically correct. I'm killing that whole shit. 3 gualas came from the back. You know what I mean? And they were like looking through the window and acting like they couldn't speak English. Y'all niggas know how to take an order in English. You know what I mean? But that's what I think happened. But it's their country too. We ain't got no wall up, bro. It's immigration. America's for everybody, man. What them Sean should have did was they should have been polite. And this is how you order Taco Bell. You have to get just rice. Ask for extra rice. Get you some of that cheese and leave the beans alone. The beans, if you have to have beans, get a little bit. My man's little sister used to work there. Don't get the beans. But if you have to, just get a little bit. Get you some rice, some cheese, and ask for some of that hot sauce. That's it. That's all you need. Don't go no further. Maybe a little bit of lettuce, but that's risky.
Definitely. I definitely do think they was being rude. But like this is what I've been trying to tell Black Americans. This is what I voted for Trump, and this is why I'm against illegal immigration, because you end up getting pushed out of neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, pretty soon, them shines ain't gonna be in Aaliyah. They'll be like, man, why are they gonna stay in Aaliyah? They can't even buy a taco. You know what I mean? They're gonna move on their own or get pushed out. You know what I mean? In some places, they get it's violence. In Compton, they ran niggas out by gun.
Look, that's what the Latin Kings was about. You know, Latin Kings. We got to remember, Latin Kings and Blood started out very similar. They were like, civil rights groups for their respective communities. Latin Kings started out, that was for the Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? Then they started letting, it's the Central and South Americans in. And then it kind of got flipped into a gang, and the Bloods got flipped into a gang. But we know how that happened. You know what I mean? But that community they got more stake in America than a lot of people, because we got to remember the whole West Coast was Mexicano,
right?
And Texas, because Spain owned that side. It was UK, Louisiana was France, and the other side was all Spain. That was Spanish territory. So really, they trying to come back. The Spaniard, that whole Spaniard bloodline. So, people could argue that equity, I'm telling people right now, yeah, better sign up on my email list, because after Hotep Nation get these M's, we out of here. We traveling. we out of here. I'm telling you, we off on a spaceship, man. We out of here. You know what I mean? We still gonna be Americans. We gonna hold y'all down, but y'all won't be on our level at that time, because y'all bullshitting. Y'all playing around on Twitter trying to blame each other. You know what I mean? Like fighting your own, cannibalizing your own, while the left is playing, they own Silicon Valley. I'm out here trying to compete with Silicon Valley. I'm not competing with the DNC.
Right.
The DNC is Silicon Valley in the media. If y'all not attacking the media and Silicon Valley, then forget about DNC, man.
Definitely. We'll see that. I don't know. I wish we take more of a stand. I think some people are seeing it. Like, as more and more of these events come up, I'm starting to see more and more of those call ICE memes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just taking the shine too long to catch up. But man, like Hotep's been told you. You should have been we should have been gotten on this wave from years ago.
Years ago.
Now it's taking y'all so long to get on the goddamn bandwagon, man. It might be too late, but we'll see what happens.
You see Kanye, man, he bought them acres out there, man, in Wyoming. I'm about to pay $7 million for another whatever. You know what I mean? Just buying acres. Like, where are we at right now? Niggas is buying Nikes.
Oh man. All right, on to Bert and Ernie.
Oh my God.
This is something else, man. One of the writers for was it Sesame Street, whatever?
Yeah.
Came out and said he looked at Bert and Ernie as a gay couple. Now, Frank Oz, the creator of Bert and Ernie, said no, they were just friends. He never created him with that in mind. Now, of course, the writer, if they hire writers to, write stories, he's going to put his 2 cents in them. And so, of course, in his mind, he's speaking his truth. You know what I mean? But one thing you have to look and like, this is how deep it is. You know what I mean? They were doing this undercover. He's been doing this for years. How long has Bert and Ernie been on TV?
Look, I need his computer confiscated. I need his phone confiscated. I need his house searched. I need him arrested and thrown in jail. That man's a pedophile. How you making a kid show think about 2 puppets fucking? What's going on in your mind that you think about 2 puppets that somebody got their hand at their ass in? You thinking about they fucking? Where are you at right now? He needs to be arrested. That's a sick individual. You're making kids programming and you thinking about Muppets fucking. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. That's insane. So I'm sick with the writer. I'm sick that people haven't questioned the writer. We need to attack him. We need to call him out. We need his name. We need his address. We need to arrest him. He needs to be investigated. But some media outlets cleared it up and said, look, Sesame Street never said nothing like that. We don't agree with that because Sesame Street got some goddamn sense. Somebody at Sesame Street was like, hold up, yo, clear that shit up. That shit don't even sound right. That don't sound right. So somebody from Sesame Street's paying attention because they made sure they cleared that message up. They could have let it rock like, oh, Rainbow, DNC. But they did the right thing because that's kids programming. You don't play like that, yo. You don't play like that with kids programming.
Nah, definitely. I've seen a lot of the people that were for that were saying they needed representation. I don't know why you need that representation that young, but that's a different story. But one thing I wanted to say about representation, it's one of the key buzzwords in the culture right now. We need representation. But if you look into 2 groups that have probably the least representation, Asians and Indians in America, as far as the culture, they have the least amount of representation, right?
The least.
Somehow they're the most successful. So I don't get it. Where is this representation leading us? You know what I'm saying? This is where the shine don't get it, man. They put you out there for a reason to train the rest of the monkeys. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it.
They're Chinese. They wake up in the morning. They hire a bunch of niggas. They laugh at them all day. They go home. They have dinner. They eat good off the money they made off the niggas they sold the food to. They're laughing at niggas. Then on Saturdays, they go to the cinema and they laugh at niggas some more. Counting their money. Talking about some representation. We the joke. We the joke. Everybody gets money and laughs at us.
Yeah, and we fight for like minutes on the TV screen.
Word.
Yeah, we take that as a win when it's like
right. So the only format that's palatable or digestible for a Hotep Jesus is fucking YouTube because that's what people are used to seeing black faces at. Thank you, ancestors.
Now Renegade Film makes a point they have their own media anyway, which is true. But at least they go to that media. This is not our media. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing that can stop that's stopping an African American, the Akada shine, to making their own media. They make their own media, they sell it out to the man, and then they working for the man again. So what's the difference?
They scared because they killed Sam Cooke, because they killed MJ, because they killed Prince, because they killed Whitney Houston, because they killed Tupac, because they killed Biggie. They scared. That's what it's about. They're scared to get their own because they scared the white man gonna come kill them. The problem is if everybody come get their own and niggas stop holding each other back, it'd be too many of us to kill and they'd have to think of another fucking plan. Problem is we always keep having 1, 2 sprouts, and then those 2 sprouts hold everybody back. You know what I mean? Like they get this spot and they don't be putting niggas on.
Definitely.
You know, the other ethnic groups, they get a spot and they people the only ones they putting on. I think it's called despotism. Is that the word?
I think nepotism.
I think it's
despotism.
No, that's a oppressive ruler.
Yeah. Anyway, next subject. Eminem kill shot, man. He replied back at MGK.
Yeah.
It was an okay diss. I mean, it was a fire diss, but I don't know if it was that much fire or MGK's, man. It's like, it's debatable. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's I watched did you watch the MGK Breakfast Club interview, man?
I did not.
Charlamagne.
I didn't even know he had one.
No, I think it was just today. Charlamagne said some people are saying, the woke folks are saying this is just a plot from Interscope to get MGK popping.
Oh, damn well could be.
I thought about that. I was like, I think Rosenberg and Eminem pulled a fast one, man.
Don't forget, MGK was in a movie where he was in a plot to pretend to be in a relationship with another girl just for hype. Yeah, so that stuff is very real. They will fake just to put a nigga on. You know what I mean? I got, if we're looking at this like a fight, I got MGK 10-9. It's 10-9 every round. I think the only round I got Eminem won in is wordplay, but it's just like, if you got wordplay, but you're not saying nothing. For example, I'll read you some of Eminem's sorry ass lyrics. Are you eating cereal or oatmeal? What the fuck's in the bowl? Milk, Wheaties, or Cheerios? Cause I'm taking a shit in them, Kelly. I need reading material. Dictionary. What? Like you sound like you write for Nicki Minaj now, yo. Like that's some really sorry bars. So I got MGK. MGK's record was something I could turn on and I could ride to. I could bob my head like this is just sound like good rap music, right? Had a melody, the beat fire. I didn't, the beat Eminem had, I just didn't really care for it too much. It was cool for a diss record, I guess. Flow, I guess people want to give him points because he got flow. Flow don't mean nothing to me when you saying, is there milk in your bowl and Wheaties and Cheerios and cereal and oatmeal and talking about, yo? Like, nah, I'm not here for that. MGK's diss line for line. We listened to it at the gym on Sunday. Me and the homies, we compared it. Like, let's listen to it. Let's give them both an honest ear. And the homies was like, I kind of got to go with MGK on this one. Niggas are scratching their head like, how did he beat him? But when you listen to the MGK, the song is just hot. And every line he really hit at Eminem, where I felt like he didn't hit at him every line. It was just like, you called him a white toothpick. That made me laugh. Like, you said, I'm Slim Shady, so you'll always be in my shadow. All right. But you needed a line like that every single time to say you slaughtered him, and you didn't. This was not a kill shot. This was like a warning shot.
Yeah. There's Bizarre even jumped into it, the shit, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Bizarre ass.
He just budding in MGK, man. It's I don't know what's going on in rap world, man. But you got another super chat.
Say word. Yo, appreciate y'all with the super chats. Those mean a lot to us. $10 super chat. Sweet Teas. What's going to be the percentage of the black vote for Trump in 2020? We only need 8%. We just need 4% to leave the DNC and 4% to come to the RNC. As long as we do that, it'll be fine. We just need a total of 8%. That's not hard. I think we did close to that last time. I forget what the number was. We need 8%.
Yeah, definitely.
8%. But we definitely need 4% to leave the RNC and flip. We just need 4% to flip, really. You just need to flip 4%. That's an easy task.
I definitely do. I think there'll be, because I think the black males were a little bit higher.
Yeah.
If you'll see a little bit more black males this time for Trump.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And last but not least, Kanye West back in the news again. He's went back home. You know, I've been listening to Joe Budden podcasts and malls and saying there's going to be a Kanye West rebrand. He's going to go back home to Chicago. He's going to go to Harold's Chicken. You know, he's done both of those things. He's walking around the L on the West Side today, shooting an Instagram video, man. He back. Yo, he's going to drop some fire. I know some. He's coming with some fire now, boy. He back in the crib. He coming with some fire, man.
Yeah, he did Yeezus. So Yeezus is like Jesus. And then his next one is called Yandi, like as in Gandhi. So he's like playing with like this whole God, like whatever shit. And we know Life of Pablo was really like on some Pablo Escobar shit. So he's just like, I see what he's doing with his thematics. But Kanye, I've never doubted Kanye. Like he's always been the dude who could just rebrand at a whim. Like when people say he's about to rebrand, it's like, when has he not rebranded?
Right.
You know what I mean? The only time he was branded was his first 3 albums. So to say he was going to rebrand is like, okay, like that's not a hot prediction. You know what I mean? Brands of Kanye we've had. You know?
You're absolutely right about that.
Every time you get a new album, you get a new Kanye. That's like the best part about it. You get a new Kanye with your album.
Yeah, because he's never really been the same on any of his albums. I mean, there was a little bit of similarities with the first couple, but he always took them in a different direction.
Right. But he's taking the human brand, and the brand is, which makes the music more authentic, more real time, you know? And, you know, people just never really caught on to Kanye. I caught on to Kanye really early. You know, when people was telling me when Jim Jones had that single Ballin', man, maybe before Ballin', people was like, yo, Jim Jones is going to be hotter before Kanye. I'm like, yo, y'all on some other shit. You know, when he was...
he got he dropped some Yeezys today, and his basketball sneakers coming out, man.
When's his basketball sneakers coming out?
I don't know. He had a picture of him up, like model. It wasn't close. It was like a model picture. I don't know when they're going to go out in the stores, but he's got one created.
You see what he did to the internet today with them shoes?
He shut it down, man.
You see that, yo? You see that? People talk about, oh, he's landing next to Trump. People, Ye got a different type of fan base. His fan base got some sense, okay?
Yeah.
They not caught up on all the media hype. They like them rants when he's out there talking about they lied to you. They be like, yeah. He make Kanye. You want to talk about Nike and the Revolution? Look at Kanye's clothing line. That shit's been looking like Revolution clothes the entire time. Kanye been making Revolution music and Revolution clothes. Y'all just gotta listen and pay attention, yo. But he's the real rebel. They trying to make him look like somebody was like, I don't trust this new rebrand of Kanye going back to Chicago. I'm not buying it. This is what niggas was saying. I'm like, but you bought Nike pandering to you? Like, yo, that's just corny.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who went out on a limb. Nike was the one that's screwing him.
Thank you.
Shoes. They were selling. The shoes were selling out. Nike didn't want nothing to do with them.
Word. They wasn't breaking him. He already exposed Nike on what they do to niggas, man. He did the Red Octobers. You know what I mean? And nobody is beating those since. And Kanye couldn't even make a deal with Nike because Nike ain't want to pay him. We had him on the news like, who gonna be the Medici family to da 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 da? And Adidas stepped up. Adidas was like, you know what? Come over here. We got you. And Adidas made this man a billionaire off the Yeezy line, and now he doing crazy numbers. He was saying before they was only allowing him a certain amount of runs. That's why the shoes was priced so high, and you could only get a certain amount. You know what I mean? But with Adidas, you see today, like, yo, you got plenty of shoes available.
Yo, anybody that want to get it? Because back in the day when I used to buy some sneakers, like you would wake up on Saturday and try to hit the link, and you would always time out. They dropped that Adidas link. I hit the link. It went right to the store. I was like, oh shit, they're not playing, man.
You see what I'm saying? That's what Kanye was talking about, that infrastructure. Who's going to supply that infrastructure? You give me the infrastructure, we could build out here. And they giving him free reign, letting him do him, and it's Kanye.
That's crazy.
You seen him talking about Tyson Blackfoot?
Oh, yeah. They're going to stop talking about Kanye's wife, man. He had enough, man. He's fed up, man.
Yo, he came back home and started talking. He was walking into that train like, yo, Tyson Blackfoot asked for you, nigga. And Nick Cannon, say something else. And Drake, don't make me find you. That's the attitude he had when he came back home in Chicago working under that train. He's back.
He is his feet on people, man.
Yeah, he got tough quick as hell, yo. That's yay, baby.
That's hilarious, man.
Raw back. That's what happens when you get your feet on them streets. You just like it just happened, yo. It just start, you know what I mean? Memories start coming back and all of that. And you know what I mean? He got that loud ass reception when he was in that hall the other day.
Yeah, I'm glad, it seemed like Chicago still fuck with him, man. Still fuck with him heavy, you know what I mean? It's not like he can't come home again. He came home again, and people love him still, you know what I mean?
When you look at when they was talking about Kanye wasn't home checking on the Donda project.
Yeah.
Then you went and you go ask the people that was actually there, the kids that was actually at the Donda project, and was saying Kanye is the only one that's been helping. This dude complaining about Kanye, we don't never see him. He be taking Kanye money and wilding with it. Right. So I knew from there, like Kanye good at home, man. That stuff is just the media and the left trying to bring a good man down.
Definitely, man.
You feel me?
Well, all right, man. You got anything else, man? Another episode in the books.
Yo, another episode in the books. App coming to you. It's coming in hot. Remember I told you, Hoteps BEEN told you. You got an app hitting. I want y'all to be ready. Y'all got to be honest. Everybody watching right now, y'all got to be honest. Y'all got to help me spread this. Y'all help me spread this. Promise you, we going the moon, Mars. You know what I mean? We're going to be riding shotgun next to Tesla himself. Mr. Elon Musk. That's it. We're going to be in China with Jack Ma. This is the type of shit we talking about. App coming soon.
That's what's up. Everybody check out Hotep Nation, handymayhem.com. Support the Patreon, Hotep Nation, Uncle Hotep. And spread the word, man. Please share the links and everything.
Yeah, all the links is in the description as far as ways of support. I got the MAGA store, that's mine's. The Hotep Nation, that's everybody's. Hotep Nation shop, that's Hotep Nation. My book, my marketing book, Lowland Soap, support that as well.
All right, Hotep Jesus, man.
Great week, man. A lot of good topics. Guess I'll see you next week for episode 14.
All right, man.
Bye, y'all. I thought I hit the stop broadcast button.